Yola, it's Ruchira here and welcome to day 6 of our World Space Week celebration. Let me begin with apologizing for the background noise. It's festival time around and I really can't do anything about it. So I'm really sorry and I hope you will understand. Thank you so much in advance. Now without wasting time, let's talk about today's story. It is something that so many of you have been waiting about. It is the one that everyone has been waiting for and I really couldn't be more excited to share it with all of you. This is not just any story. It is about one country's dream, resilience, dedication, and absolute belief in science. I think most of you have already guessed it, but for those who couldn't, it is a story of India. And I have been saving it for today, well, because there is no better time than today to talk about something that is really close to my heart. I know you have been listening to this dialogue for forever, but bear with it for next one more day. So when we think about space exploration, we often picture big nations with huge resources. But back in 1960s, there was this one man whose vision changed everything for a developing country like India. Yes, I'm talking about Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, known as the pioneer of Indian space program. He saw space not just as something for the privileged, but as a resource that could unite people, break down barriers, and serve humanity. Regardless of whether you are rich or poor, literate or not, his vision was for all. It was his leadership that kick-started India's space research. He believed that India should be second to none when it came to using advanced technologies for common person and for society's betterment. And to do that, we needed a place to launch our own rockets. And so, the search began. And why is Sriharikota the perfect spot for the spaceport? Well, for one, it's closer to equator, which helps in launching rockets eastward. Plus, it's got a huge safety zone far from crowded areas, making it ideal for space mission. This beautiful spindle-shaped island in Andhra Pradesh was chosen in 1969. And guess what? It became operational exactly 53 years ago. Today, on October 9, 1971, that's when we launched Rohini 125, a small sounding rocket. A humble beginning, but look where we are today. And this is the reason why I chose today to talk about this day, because today we complete 53 years of this beginning. This particular space center, initially known as SHAR, Sriharikota Range, was later renamed as the Satish Dhawan Space Center in 2002, honoring the legendary Professor Satish Dhawan, former ISRO chairman. Sriharikota is more than just a technical location. It is a symbol of India's grit and determination. People like Dr. Sarabhai and so many engineers and scientists worked in the toughest conditions with bare facilities, long hours, and sometimes even isolation from their families. But they had one thing in common which fueled them, a dream to see India rise as a space power. And today, every time a rocket launches from there, it's a salute to those early pioneers. I think I am privileged to have an opportunity to listen to these stories from people who have been there, who have witnessed it. And I think one of the days I will make a video or a live to share those stories with all of you. Now, talking about this particular day and this particular place, what's even more heartwarming for me is the trust the local communities put in this vision. At Sriharikota, there were the Yanadi tribals, and in Thumba, it was a fisherman's village. These communities willingly handed over their lands to ISRO, trusting in a dream that they couldn't yet see, believing in promise of science when no one knew how it would help them. Isn't that just incredible? I truly think that our space program is truly of the people, by the people, and for the people, and this is a perfect example of it. So, this, my friend, is what makes the Indian space program so special. It is powered by the common people for the common good. And today, we can say with pride that we are the only country to land near the South Pole on the moon. And all these communities also play equal role in this achievement along with our scientists and visionaries. Chandrayaan 3 has been a triumph not just for ISRO but for all Indians. And just a little sneak peek, Chandrayaan 3 is being honored with the prestigious World Space Award by the International Astronautical Federation, and the award ceremony is happening soon, October 14th in Italy. I really want to congratulate ISRO for this eve. So that's a story for today, a story of vision, resilience and community. Story of India's rise to the stars, and trust me, my heart is filled with pride and gratitude for everyone who have made this journey possible, from the scientists and engineers to the common people who believed in this dream. Tomorrow is going to be the last story in the series, and I'm super excited to bring that story to you. But before that, I really want to take a moment to thank all of you for believing in me, for following the stories, for sharing them with everyone, for listening to them, for supporting us. Thank you so much for being part of our celebration, and I'm just grateful. Stay tuned for more stories. Let's keep reaching for the stars together, and see you tomorrow in the last part of this celebration. Bye.